Alright, just getting started this morning at 10 o'clock. I want to give a special thanks to Spurge, Trail Angel, who picked us up here a couple days ago and just did absolutely everything for us. Gave us rides around town, took us out to eat. He picked us up again this morning and had coffee and donuts for us. So yeah, Spurge, thank you so much for everything. It really means a lot. So yeah, hoping to do a decent day today with my new pack setup. I'll try to do a video on that sometime soon. But definitely a lot lighter now, so I should be able to move quicker. It is very hot today though already, and we're in an old burn area, so there's not much shade. Well, the trail's getting a little sketchy here, going around Three-Fingered Jack. Lots of steep traverses, and it's actually a lot icier than I expected. But looks like it's getting a little bit better. This is Three-Fingered Jack. Trail traverses over these slopes and goes around the corner here. Looks like it flattens out here in a little bit. We'll get off these steep slopes. Not sure where Smiles is. I lost her foot tracks, so I don't know if she's ahead or behind, but I'm sure she'll show up eventually. Hiking through like a little avalanche chute here. All the trees are bent down, and a lot of broken limbs everywhere. Whew. Here right below Three-Fingered Jack, lots of evidence of rockfall. Some of the rocks have even made it all the way down here, and I've been hearing a bunch of them fall as well. Yeah, but I think I'm through the worst of it. It's not as steep now, and it's nicer being out in the open than it was in the trees. Everything was a lot more frozen. There's the first good look of Mount Jefferson. Things get a little bit more sketchy here. The trail switchbacks down this, and this is very steep. I'll probably just try to stay on dry ground, work my way down. And then over here is the north side of Three-Fingered Jack. Here's a look at what I just crossed. This traverse right here, and it goes around the corner. Pretty steep, you wouldn't want to slip for sure. I do have my ice axe, but I'm not using it. Probably should be. But the snow's nice and soft, so I've been able to kick pretty good steps. So a special thank you to the family of deer that crossed this slope probably not too long ago. They gave me I can fit like basically the toes, my toes, in their little tracks, and it's allowing me to get across this slope faster. I've been following their tracks for over a mile. They've been staying right on the trail. So this is Rockpile Lake, and I definitely did not expect it to be frozen. Still gonna be able to get water. Looks like there's plenty along the edges. So just leaving Rockpile Lake, and it's a pretty intense cornice right here on this ridge that I have to get over somewhere. Good news is the trail's finally crossing the ridge and traveling on the west side, which should be dry for the most part. We've been traveling the trail's been on the east side, and there's been quite a bit of snow the last couple miles. Lots of storms out towards Bend and Sisters, but haven't gotten anything up here yet. And not sure I'm gonna cross over this. Drop down a little more. Oh, this is absolutely crazy. That's the way I came from. And this is the trail, and I just have to keep going up and down over these big mounds of snow, and this is where I gotta go. Well, this is the trail, and there's just a massive wall of snow. And it's been like that for about the past half mile, which is really weird because it was dry, or mostly dry, and pretty easy. And then all of a sudden it just went crazy. And this section just has not melted out much at all. Oh, and just when I thought it couldn't possibly get any worse, I'm supposed to cross this, which isn't happening. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to drop down below somehow, because that is crazy. That's what I just came down, this little dirt patch, and it was not safe at all. I started sliding and Had trouble stopping myself. I finally was able to. I think I'm good now. I'm going to try to get down where it's a little more flat, even though the trail stays up high. And then I'm just waiting for Smiles to catch up.
Oh my god.
So the last 1.3 miles was by far the scariest, hardest miles I've done on trail this year so far. Incredibly dangerous. Some of the traverses were impossible, and we were up on the ridge trying to find dry ground. The ridge basically had a cliff on each side, loose rock. It took us over, I think it took 2.5 hours to go the 1.3 miles. But dry trail right now, thank goodness. Hoping it lasts. My goodness, that was rough. I wish I could have gotten more of it on camera, but I was really just trying to focus on where I was stepping.